Greg Newsome, do you think he's going to miss more time than we initially thought? Again, I know you wrote an article about this one for the Orange and Brown Report.
I do, Dave, and I just talked to. We have a doctor on my show, and we had him on last night, Dr. Jesse Morrison. He works with NFL players and stuff, but the Newsom injury was a surprise when they showed up for camp a little bit. He had already had the surgery, but to have surgery on a hamstring, typically, Dave, means that the hamstring was torn away from the bone, and you're looking at a significant recovery, especially for a defensive back too. It's not like, as the doctor was saying last night, it's not like he's a lineman, right? We're talking about change of direction, stop, go, and you're looking at a bit of recovery time. So when he said he thought he could be back for week one, I kind of raised my eyebrows a little bit, and then kind of diving into it a little deeper, I do think he'll miss more time than that personally.
All right, so we're going to move on to another article that you wrote. Things you think you know about the Browns. How do they manage Greg Newsome's absence?
Yeah, well, Cam Mitchell, I mean, he did a nice job last year. He filled in admirably. I like what Cam can do. And I'll be really interested to watch what come, behind them, how they manage this. Right, it's kind of they have to keep an eye on Miles Harden and Khalif Halasi and determine how far along they are in their progressions. Do they trust them with depth if another person were to go down? I mean, you do have Denzel out there and stuff, and he's been known to miss time as well. So while Greg is out, if you were to go further into your depth, do you trust Khalifa Lossley? Do you trust the rookie Miles Harden, or do they need to go out and get another veteran cornerback? And I think that's something they're probably evaluating right now.
Yeah, nickel corners aren't quite as bad as outside corners. The other one that comes to mind is, and I don't know the skill set of Ronnie Hickman. Seems to have some ball skills. Could you get by with him a couple weeks in a pinch?
Yeah, of course you can try to use your safeties, especially in an overhang role to kind of cover that up, missing your slot guy. But it'll be interesting to see how they manage it. I do want to see. Excited to see Miles Harden. I think he could be a pretty good player in that slot role. So excited to see those guys on Saturday for sure.